and it will be. For these teams, I have to say, and I don't, these drafts look a level above what we just watched.
Out of the LPL, so we'll see if some of the support players have recovered. Junjia is here for an early play, flashes forward, and Zika is dead. It's just a matter of who's going to pick up the kill. Junjia will get that one for first blood. Xiaohu, a little bit of trouble here. Be able to walk away as JJ is going to look to walk down Hongq as an assist to his credit so far in this game. And he's going to hop on Elk because he thinks Elk is alone, but Erha is going to quickly show up. Xiaoshu is level 6. He's going to flash on Elk. Barrier is gone.
Very nice pick up here in the top lane after this lane swap has been completed. And Xiaoshu, careful. Don't go too far forward here. Getting some nice grasp stacks. And there's a Malphite on the way, though.
I went from one way to the other way. He turns around onto Erha, but he's not able to clean him up. No flash available. Going to drop the unstoppable force right on his head. And not the kill score up at 1. Shockwave down on the mid lane as Xiaohu recognizing away from this. Junjia sitting in the tries. They are going to get this shove in. They're going to look to deny Elk, who has no summoners. He is level 6 right now. Erha going to go in, trying to do what he can to stop this. Elk going to dash away, but a good hold on the ultimate. Junjia whiffs it, though. Elk getting chased down. Here comes JJ. Doesn't have quite too many ways to get over. Will be able to help out here and take out Junjia. But now it's Xiaoshu down to below half HP. JJ throwing the cheese wheel at him. It'll be blocked up by the Brahma 1-for-1 when the dust settles.
I mean, it's a good kill onto Elk, sure.
Not landing was the big difference between it being a 1-for-0 and a 1-for-1 and losing the objective.
Flash over the wall from JJ to keep going, and Junjia falls down. It is unfortunate. If that was maybe the support. Hold on.
Nice flash there by Gala.
Oh, nice flash.
Means that Xiaohu is very dead. That's Feat of Warfare going over to JDG as it looks like.
And no item Kaiser. At this point in the game, full item finished for Junjia.
Here we go. Zika going in onto Gala here. Pulled in. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Zika is the one who gets the kill. Vampire trying to run away as Junjia going to land the root. Trying to just keep his support upright. That's one way to get gold into... Yeah, and I can understand why Weibo Gaming isn't going to try to break this, right? Because even if you do that, that shows that this game would potentially go a little bit later. JDG could potentially step up a little bit too far. Rough go at it after that first play that went so well. 93 CS, the only champion in the game outside of the supports that does not have 100 CS or more, but he's looking for this kill onto Zika. Here's that Grim Deliverance coming down, but they are able to get the job done. Junjia helping out his top laner.
He's going to do so much to this tower, and that'll just even up the lane completely.
Very, very nice stuff. A breath. They have decided that they don't want any part of this. I think this is very wise by Weibo Gaming because they can take out a turret and get some big early...
Both teams feel strong. They want to scrap.
All right, Erha trying to take control of this banana brush as the dragon down to below 7,000 HP as Elk is getting time to free hit. Xiaoshu will be the weak part of the pincer here as Junjia is going to drop his ultimate down. JJ going in, but that ultimate did not quite land. Dragon secured for Weibo Gaming. Zika is over on the side all alone, and now they're going to attack the weak side of the flank. Xiaoshu going to be able to head to his side of the map as Zika is going to get to the blast plant and regroup with the rest of Weibo Gaming. So they do find themselves a kill. Xiaohu walking a little bit far forward, tagged up by the Braum. But JDG are very afraid of pushing for more. Instead, Gala will get good damage on this tier 1 turret as Erha is taken quite low.
JDG just can't find their in here. Junjia tries to walk in, but is blocked, unfortunately, and Dragon goes over to Waybo. JDG will be able to get this tower, though.
They're certainly
worried about Shockwave.
Working down. There's that Shockwave going on to Hongq. He was targeted by the turret. This turret will fall over the wall as Elk, but he gets blown up. JDG force their way down mid lane.
It's only Hongq caught by the Shockwave, and he holds Flash up. Waybo trying to cancel some bases. Will spot Vampire, but we should be fine. That is a very courageous base from Hongq. I like to think that he was just staring in the eyes of JJ and said, "You're not going to kill."
On an island, JJ showing up, does have that unstoppable force. Everybody on JDG on the way. The wave is just about gone. Teleport coming in. They throw everything they got at Hongq and they take him down.
Did it take any damage there? I'm not sure, but JDG on the chase.
All right, teleports are coming in. Zahen is going to land in the middle of 4 members. This is a little bit awkward for JDG. They are going to burn the Grim Deliverance now. Rift Herald going to get put down in the middle of this fight. There's good damage coming out from Gala, starting to chunk people out. Zika is going to hop in the Rift Herald, look for some knockups, but he's going to turn, tail, and run.
Put down maybe for an engage, but despite being down...
They're the ones starting it up. Gala said, hey, let's do it. Junji is like, yeah, man, I'm in. Hongq is taking a long walk back right now, but there are Hex Gates available. Vampire going to try to play up front here. Remember, no unstoppable force for JJ. That is a big opportunity for Engage gone. Otacon down, 3,000 HP and getting lower. JJ is going to walk in, but secured by Vampire. I don't see if Weibo Gaming are going to be able to chase down to JDG for the moment. Zhao trying to get close, big pull in there from Zika Shockwave, but Gala flashes away. Zhao Shu trying to get to the rest of his team. Big Maggot! Oh! That's the play that Weibo needed, but JDG are holding their ground well enough. Glim Deliverance, and on the back line is Zika. It's Elk picking up the pieces. The fight that Weibo needed. Zika ends up falling as his great fight coming out from Weibo Gaming. The fight that they needed. Their team fight is so strong. Now a little bit of a shot in the arm for them. See what they're able to do here. In this next fight, Dragon going to be started up by the side of Weibo Gaming. Looks like JDG is not interested.
Yeah, JDG have 2. And after losing that fight, they do not feel comfortable walking into the Kai'Sa that I believe has the 3-item upgrade. I'm pretty sure Blasting Wand and Fiendish Codex is 100 AP. I'm pretty sure that gives you W upgrade, so... with Rageblade. So should be full abilities upgraded for Elk under the tower.
Going right at each other, playing a very close game, 2 very different comps. But
for JDG, it's a lot more slow and methodical that their fights need to be, right? With Vampire holding up the shield and putting passive on people, allowing Gala and Hongq to hit. They don't have a massive burst damage. Hold on, nice catch.
Zika could be in trouble. There's many teleports coming through. He is going to have the revive, and it's going to get popped. Junji is very low out of nowhere. It's JJ to knock him down, and all of a sudden, Zhao Shu finds himself in a 3v1. He thought it was going to be a 3v2, and Zhao Hu on Zhao Shu violence, and the pings are on toward the Baron for Weibo.
Dark map for JDG.
Well, I think that could be the straw that broke the camel's back, Jay Beto. Weibo Gaming engaging. They have to be up a little bit closer. Maybe have to use a little bit more vision tricks. But as long as the ball is on him, it shouldn't be all that much of a problem. They are 3-2ing right now. 3 members of Weibo strong in this mid lane. Looking to break down this tower as best they can. 2 members on the bottom side. It's both of the solo laners working that one down. More gold to Weibo.
As the tier 2 falls, the Dragon's only 30 seconds away, but Weibo still have a minute and a half of this Baron. They don't really care about the Dragon setup right now. They want more towers. They want to break open the base.
All right, there's so many opportunities here. Remember, they've got these great tools to start any fight, and JDG are very well aware they are giving up as much as they are able without actually losing the game. This inhibitor is going to fall, and that's going to be super minions going into the scaling carries of JDG. So
yeah,
Weibo Gaming are going to have to take advantage at some point to ensure that you're not giving too much to JDG. But I don't think they're too worried about it right now. It's still 7,000 gold lead for the moment, Jay Beto.
This will be 3 Hextech Drake Soul Point. And if, yes, you are worried about the XP going to JDG, for sure, some of the gold and losing out. Weibo, control on the map, 18 seconds before this Baron wears off.
Okay, there's the shockwave down.
Wow.
Junjia immediately blown up. See you later. And Weibo Gaming with a member advantage, 5 seconds left on the Baron. It is going to expire. Looks like they're going to send Elk to this top wave and start working up there next.
With Junjia dead, that's a lot of the engage from JDG gone. I mean, you're really relying on Xiaoshu getting a counter-strike in. Vampire can't really engage on the Braum, and Weibo have all the tools to push forward, and they don't even need to. They're just going to push in the wave, hold the wave here in front of the tower, and get this last remaining inner turret.
He's dancing!
The JDG have standing up.
He is so confident.
That's insane.
He said honk you, more like honk shoe, because I'm sleeping in front of you right now. As the top inhibitor turret will fall. Weibo Gaming are taking everything from JDG right now. Gonna leave the base with 2 inhibitors down. Will JDG let them walk out? I think not. Xiaoshu says it's my time to go in, but he gets turned around on Junjia all the way in, blowing up 2
That's
key
big.
members, and Weibo Gaming are reeling on the back foot. Junjia uses ult to get away, but he cannot escape, and now it's gonna be Zika, gonna be the next target. He will fall. JDG punish the overstay of Weibo Gaming. And the last couple of fights, wasn't really able to convert his lead to his laners, but has bought them some time, some more time to scale. But remember that this dragon looms in 2 minutes on here and force Waybo out of the mid lane. Meanwhile, the Baron looks to have been started up. They do a lot of damage to it. Elk is shredding this. Zika trying to do what he can to keep everybody away. Xiaoshu going over into the Hex Gate. Baron secured for Weibo Gaming, but it's Erha and Zika in a lot of trouble. Meanwhile, the other side of the fight, Weibo Gaming's got to run and run fast. Elk is going to try to stand his ground as Honkyu's trying to get close. He goes golden, but Xiaohu doesn't have anything to do. Elk to the backside, trying to make a hero play, but he's stunned up and taken down as JDG are taking it to Weibo. Xiaohu's got to flash away. Erha hops over the wall, and there's nothing left for Weibo. They lose 2 members. It's a 2-for-1, but the dragon is up in 30 seconds, and they do still have the Baron.
Oh, they'll lose this Nexus tower, so right
JDG
now, and JDG TP, and they want this.
Zika will have his teleport, but Elk is not up for 5 more seconds, so Weibo will just let this go. 6 dragons.
This mid tower, Xiaoshu says, not right now, but Weibo put some numbers into the mid lane and push in with this wave. They will be able to break open this first tower. JDG, what's their response? Junjia is on the flank.
This is a really good flank. Nobody sees him right now. See if he's going to be the one to try to make a play. Instead, he elects to back all the way off right now. Middle inhibitor being worked down. Xiaoshu taking care of that top wave. You only have 1 turret left standing if you're JDG.
Baron, because if Weibo gets sold, they can sustain through JDG's Baron. JDG approaching through the bot lane here. Getting some vision. Gala moves forward onto Zika.
Zika's forced to flash away. Does not get tagged by the Braum by that Orate Rush, but now Xiaoshu's completely alone, and Elk flies in. They
that's
attack
huge.
the lone member of JDG, and they are looking to push and end the game. Zika is not going to be able to cancel anybody's backs here, and here we go. Honku trying to hold the line, clear out the wave. Gala pushing forward, slowing up Xiaoshu. JJ is here. No shockwave available, but you still have the ultimate out of JJ. Junjia hanging around the dragon while Zika is the one who started it up. He's down to about half HP as the rest of JDG is on the way. They're going to have to fight down a man. They've been on the back foot all game. Can they find a way to the front foot? Junjia looking to find a way in as Vampire getting tagged up by the Void Seeker out of Kaisa. 6,000 HP and dropping. They've got vision on it. Here, coming from the backside. It's taken by Weibo, secured by Elk, and now they're going to fall like dominoes. Junjia dies. It's Honku. It's Gala, cut off by Erha, and Honku, despite the flash, will not be able to survive. He gets 1 on the backside. He goes golden himself. Doesn't find Elk, almost does. Xiaoshu is now spawned, but I fear it is too little too late, Jay Beto. Weibo looking to push to end.
The inhibitors break open. It's incredible macro from Weibo. They know JDG can walk in bot side, so they go for the end. Make JDG base. Now they've got Hex Tech Soul 4 versus 2.
Both turrets are still up, but JJ is so tanky. He's just walking at Gala menacingly and drops the ultimate down. And it's Xiaoshu against the world, and those odds are not in his favor. He goes golden to buy time for Vampire to try to save the day. Shields up. Xiaoshu's still alive despite everything, but there's no turrets. He falls, and Weibo Gaming survive the scaling of JDG and take game 1.